Storms today. Otherwise, cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun. Highs level off around 90. Southwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Get weather anytime by calling 824-6101 or online at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Currently, it's 75 degrees.
WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Time now for your expanded local news. I'm Reed Kamai. Students at Taylorville Junior High School this year will have a new principal in the building. Grant Graham has taken over the role this summer. The native of Verdon has spent time in the South Fork School District as an elementary school physical education teacher and later in an administrative role. He also served as an assistant coach of the high school's 8-man football team. Graham says the common desire between him, other administrators, faculty, and parents for students to succeed will help lead to that outcome.
I'm anticipating an excellent year, an amazing year that we're going to have. Again, talking with some of the teachers already that have come in, I'm beyond excited to work with them. They have saying nothing but praises for the students that we have. And so I can't wait to kind of start the school year off and get to working with all of them, getting to meet them. And we're going to have a great year. At the end of the day, we all have the same goal, is we're wanting the students to succeed. And I say we all as in the teachers, the faculty, the parents, we all want our students to be the best student they can. And I think giving them the support and the resources to do so is, our job and our priority. So that's kind of what we're looking forward to do.
Graham adds he has fond memories of being in Taylorville and that they drew him back when the opportunity arose.
At a very young age, I spent a lot of weekends, a lot of, summer weeks, a lot of holiday breaks at my grandparents' house. And I feel like every day I was there, we always came to Taylorville, and I would ask them to take me to the brick roads in Taylorville, and they would take me around the square. We would eat breakfast at, I believe it was Joe's Cafe on the square there. And I feel like we always had lunch at the old KFC whenever they had the buffet. And it was a lot of good memories, as well as Manners Park was probably one of my favorite memories, whether it was swimming or Christmas in the park with all the lights. So a lot of good memories, but beyond those memories, is probably the community. Basically everybody I've talked to so far within the community, it's been nothing but praising our, the dedicated teachers that we have within not only our the building that I'm in, the junior high, but just the district in total, as well as our amazing students.
More information on Taylorville Junior High School is available at tjhs.tcusd3.org. Grant Graham appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show as part of our monthly Taylorville Schools Good News segment. With 8 weeks left before Chili Fest, more of the organizational components are coming together for the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce. Pageant registration opened 2 Saturdays ago, and sponsor slots are filling up. Interested contestants for the chili cook-offs can register, and shirts will become available as well. Operations Coordinator April Wolf says the Chamber intends to keep the community updated as more progress is made.
Make sure that you are following our Facebook page and the Taylorville Chili Fest Facebook page. Generally, I post to the Taylorville Chili Fest page, but then I'll also share it out to the Chamber page. So our ICS chili cook-off applications are already open. You actually join the chili cook-offs through the ICS website, which is linked off of our website. So you go there, you pay your $30, you get, or $35, you get into whatever chili cook-off that you want. And then you show up and cook. Right. So it's really great. And then the pageants, again, open on Saturday.
Most of the higher level sponsor slots have been taken, but more opportunities for interested businesses and even individuals are available as well.
We have 2 left, and that is the pageant and the North Stage Entertainment. So we only have limited spaces for those. Those people get preferred placement. Their logos are on everything. And then we have other levels everywhere from 100 all the way to 1,000 of different levels of sponsorships that are unlimited. So if you have maybe a family member that really loved Chili Fest and you'd like to do a sponsorship in their name, then the 100 would be perfect for you. If you are a business or an organization that would like to have a tent, maybe the Cayenne at 1,000 would be wonderful for you because it includes a vendor space, so on and so forth. So we have every kind of level, and those actually go live to the public. We always offer it to our members first, but they go live to the public on August 1st as well, Super Saturday.
For the first time this year, Taylorville Memorial Hospital will sponsor the Kids Zone. Jay Bollinger, community health consultant for TMH, says the partnership is another way the healthcare provider connects with the community.
April reached out to us a couple months ago now,
Yep.
I think, about the opportunity to be the site sponsor for Kids Zone, and we jumped at the opportunity. I think it's a great way for us to be out into the community and represent the hospital. Obviously, the chamber does a lot of great things for the community, and with us being one of the members of the chamber, I think it just makes sense for us to be able to be out there. I was talking with Aaron, our new CEO, just a few weeks ago about, just being more present out into the community and things like that. We spent a lot of time out at the Christian County Fair last week. And I think, when speaking with him, it's like, if we're going to invest dollars and resources and time into community events, I think the fair and Chili Fest are probably the number one and number two, events to be present at.
More information on the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce and Chili Fest is available at TaylorvilleChamber.com. Jay Bollinger and April Wolf appeared as guests on the WTIM Morning Show. The Christian County YMCA will soon begin its school programs for the academic year. These are designed to serve as a place for kids to be at when they are not at school. The Y can accommodate students before and after the school day, as well as on days when school is not in session. Executive Director Bruce Blanchard says the support they provide includes transportation, healthy snacks, and more.
The YMCA has childcare year-round, and I think that's what has really separated the Y from many other organizations, in a sense that we have a before school program, after school program when there's no schools out, whether it's a scheduled Teachers Institute or parent teacher conference, or it's a snow day. We have schools out at the Y, and then we have summer day camp. So year round we have childcare. So starting on the 13th, we'll be taking kids to school. We'll be picking them up. Our staff will be entertaining them and helping them with homework and giving them a nice nutritious snack, and away we go.
Blanchard says attendance at these programs has increased in the last few years.
Our summer day camp attendance increased last year and this year. Childcare the same way. So, we had roughly anywhere from 45 to 55 kids a day. So in the summer, we had a 3-day rate that kids could come and a 5-day rate. Now in the fall, it's just strictly going to be 5 days. But I would imagine we'll have anywhere from 40 to 50 kids signed up for the program. That'll be riding the bus. Not all of them ride in the morning. In the mornings, it might be 25, 20. But in the afternoon after school, we pick them all up.
More information on the Christian County YMCA is available at ccymca.org. Bruce Blanchard appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show.
This is Will Perkins with Taylorville Community Credit Union. We are excited to announce that on Wednesday, August 5th, we moved from our location on Main Cross to our new building located at 820 North Webster in Taylorville. Members will enjoy our on-site ATM, drive-up lanes manned by our friendly staff, private offices for opening new accounts, and many other features. A lot of planning went into our new home office, and we are excited to share it with our members. Wednesday, August 5th was the big day. Thank you to all of our members who have supported TCCU over the past 70 years. Member NCUA.
The Social Security Administration says issues related to numbers and cards are the most common reasons for visits to their offices. As such, the agency wants to inform the public about the logistics for such visits and whether these transactions can instead take place online. Jack Myers, a public affairs specialist at the Social Security Administration, says document requirements often mandate an office visit.
You do need to know, it's very important, that we can't accept photocopies of documents that are needed for Social Security card related business. So we must see certified copies or originals. We don't need to keep them or anything, so you don't need to make us, get special copies for us. You just need to have them when you bring them in. If you visit an office, we'll return those documents to you during your visit. So you'll leave with them that same day. I do recommend, if you're going to need to visit an office, that you make an appointment. It's just going to make everything smoother for you. It'll be a much more efficient visit.
Those who use the agency's website to arrange an in-person appointment will receive an appointment number. This can be used to expedite the process at the office.
If it's going to tell you that you need to visit an office, like I said earlier, it's, because you need to show some documents to us. And so it'll go through and let you know kind of what type of documents we need for what it is that you are needing to prove or verify. I would encourage you to take a good look at that and make sure you bring those certified copies or originals in. And then also make sure you write down the number that it gave you when you submitted that application, because when you come in for your appointment, if you give us that number, we can pull up the application that you did online, and that way we can get you served more efficiently. So, we won't have to re-enter all that stuff you put in. We'll just pull it up from the number that you gave us.
More information on the Social Security Administration is available at ssa.gov. Jack Myers appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show.
Banking is more than just numbers. It's about knowing names, understanding plans, and being there when it counts. At Heartland Bank, we invest in people, businesses, and neighborhoods that make up our communities. Because when our community grows, we grow together. Heartland Bank. Your goals, our community, one future. Visit us today at hbtbank.com. Member FDIC.
This year's Illinois State Fair theme is Miles of Smiles to commemorate historic Route 66's centennial. State Fair manager Rebecca Clark says if you're visiting the State Fair, which starts this Thursday, be sure to make time for the Route 66 experience.
How many food
The Illinois State Fairgrounds are the only state fairgrounds in the country that sit along historic Route 66. Now to obituaries, which can be found at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. 83-year-old Roger D. Butch Ryan of Taylorville died on Wednesday. Visitation is tomorrow from 10 till noon at McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. A private graveside service will take place at St. Mary's Cemetery in Assumption. Cremation rights have been accorded. Arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. 76-year-old Karen Sue Willer of Taylorville died July 30th. Interment will be at Anderson Cemetery on Wednesday. Cremation rights have been accorded. Arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. And 83-year-old Marilyn K. Beatty of Taylorville, formerly of Morrisonville, died August 2nd. Visitation is Thursday from 4 till 7 at a Sally Funeral Home in Morrisonville. Another visitation will take place Friday from 9:45 to 10:45, also at a Sally Funeral Home in Morrisonville. The funeral mass will immediately follow at St. Maurice Catholic Church. Burial will be at a later date at St. Maurice Cemetery. Arrangements are being handled by a Sally Funeral Home in Morrisonville. Get news anytime from your computer or mobile device at